Every problem in your life has one simple cause. You care too much about what others think. This need for approval quietly poisons your decisions, your actions, and ultimately, your happiness. This idea lies at the heart of one of the most influential books on the psychology of happiness, The Courage to be Disliked by Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. Their message is simple, yet it breaks the way we usually think. There is no such thing as purely internal worry. Every fear, every anxiety is connected to other people, their expectations, their judgments, their approval. That is the real source of your anxiety. Kishimi and Koga argue that life is not complicated. We make it complicated. And the way out is what they call the courage to be disliked. Freedom is being disliked. Not because you are wrong, but because you finally stop living for approval. The problem is not that you lack ability. You lack courage. And the moment you accept that some people won't like you, something changes. Your relationships become lighter. You stop performing. You start living. This idea is based on the psychology of Alfred Adler. He believed that your life is driven by goals. Everything you think, feel, and do moves you toward them, even if you're not aware of it. And those goals don't just shape your actions. They shape who you are. Kishimi and Koga take this further. First, you choose a goal. Then you create the emotions that help you reach it. You don't feel first and then act. You decide first, and then you begin to feel. Imagine this. Someone says they want a job. But before the interview, they feel anxious. They don't prepare. They don't show up. They think, if I wasn't anxious, I would succeed. But that's not true. Their real goal is to avoid the interview. And fear helps them do exactly that. You don't want success. You want safety. And that's what's holding you back. Now the main question. If happiness is a choice, why do people remain unhappy? Kishimi and Koga answer, because unhappiness can be a strategy. Unhappy people choose a goal to gain approval. They believe, if others see me as good, then I'm enough. But that's the trap. Approval is unstable. It depends on others, their standards and expectations. And those are always changing. You start adapting, changing, performing, and slowly, you lose your freedom. Even when you get approval, it's never enough. There's always someone better, more liked, more successful. Life becomes a competition, and in that game, you always lose. So what happens next? When people can't get approval, they break. Some give up. They create fear, insecurity, self-hatred, not by accident, but to justify doing nothing. Others go even further. They convince themselves that something is wrong with them. I'm just not good enough. And now they're stuck. Because if the problem is who you are, it can't be fixed. And so the cycle continues. Approval becomes impossible, but you don't let it go. You just suffer more. And it doesn't stop there. This mindset destroys relationships. Because when your goal is approval, people become competitors. Other people's success feels like your failure. You start comparing, envying, withdrawing. Even kindness becomes transactional. You give, expecting something in return. And when it doesn't happen, resentment appears. But that's not connection. That's control. So what's the alternative? Kishimi and Koga suggest a completely different goal. Contribution. Not being liked, being useful. Happy people don't chase approval. They focus on helping others. And that changes everything. Because when you feel useful, you don't need validation. You already know your value. You stop comparing. You stop competing. And for the first time, you feel free. Other people's success no longer threatens you. it begins to inspire you. Because life is not a competition, it's a shared path. And here's the truth most people don't want to accept. Some people will never like you, no matter what you do. That's not failure, that's reality. And the moment you accept it, you become free. Stop chasing approval, start choosing your own path, and develop the one thing most people avoid, the courage to be disliked. If this made you think, it means you're already starting to see differently. Subscribe if you want more ideas that change the way you see life.